What if Scorpion never killed Sub-Zero? How would that affect everything? Let's get into that. Welcome, guys, to What If Wednesdays, a new series where you suggest a what if situation and I give my analysis of it and how it would affect things. I got a great suggestion by Zergon7. I'm going to leave his link to his channel in the description below. He didn't ask, but the suggestion is, what if Scorpion did not kill Sub-Zero? Well, we're going to be looking at three things. Their history, what led to Scorpion killing Sub-Zero, and how it would affect the timeline in general if Sub-Zero was never killed. And I'm not talking about Kuai Ling, I'm talking about the original Sub-Zero. So, first, their history. Scorpion is from the Shirai Ryu clan, which is a mock of the Lin Kuei, which is where Sub-Zero is from. They have a heated hatred for each other. There's no rivalry. They hate each other. The two clans hate each other with a passion. If you've played Sub-Zero Mythologies, from what it says in that, Sub-Zero ends up encountering Scorpion because of Quan Chi. So, the question is, what if neither one of them knew Quan Chi? How would that work? Would Scorpion and Sub-Zero end up in the same temple where Scorpion was killed in order to be resurrected to come back as the Scorpion that we know? I don't think so. Because of Quan Chi, Sub-Zero was framed for the murder of Scorpion's clan and family, which is what led to Scorpion killing him. I think if Quan Chi wasn't in the picture at all, I don't think it would have happened that way. What I think would have happened was they would have ended up potentially getting into a one-on-one fight, and I think that they would have killed each other because they were both matched in skill from what I've read. And before Scorpion died, they were matched in skill. Sub-Zero was a little better, but other than that, they were matched in skill. That's what I've read. I don't truly take that. I kind of take that with a grain of salt, you know. But I think that they would have just killed each other. But on the other hand, too, we definitely wouldn't have Noob Saibot. Because, for those that don't know, Noob Saibot is the Revenant version of the original Sub-Zero. In turn, we would never have been introduced to Smoke without Quan Chi being there and the events transpiring the way that they did. Because Smoke left the Lin Kuei with the younger brother of the original Sub-Zero, who ends up taking the Sub-Zero mantle to find his brother, which was the original Sub-Zero. I think Jax would have never lost his arms. I think it would have changed the timeline drastically. I think the only thing that would have remained the same was that Liu Kang would have won the Mortal Kombat tournament. I don't think Sub-Zero would have been in the Mortal Kombat tournament at all, because Quan Chi didn't, and I don't think Shinnok would have ever been released, because if Quan Chi's not in the picture, then Scorpion, if he dies, will not be turned into a revenant. The amulet will not be sought after because there's nobody to seek after it. You know, the elements of the temple that Quan Chi got Shinnok's amulet out of would have never been defeated by the original Sub-Zero. Therefore, the Netherrealm would have never had to be explored by the original Sub-Zero. Therefore, he would have never ran into Scorpion again. Well, he'd have ran into him again, but what I'm saying is he would have never had to try to save the realm from Shinnok, because nobody would have, at least nobody I can think of other than Shang Tsung. But why would Shang Tsung need the help of a fallen elder god? But then again, that's another what if for another day. But the motive of Scorpion killing Sub-Zero was his clan and family were murdered by Sub-Zero. Quan Chi put it in his head that Sub-Zero not just killed you, but he killed your family and clan. I think that Sub-Zero would have killed Scorpion, but I don't see it as he would kill the entire clan and his family. Because when he was told by Scorpion in the Netherrealm of what Quan Chi told Scorpion and made him believe, he seemed very outraged. Like, what? Almost like I wouldn't do that type of thing. So, I mean, I don't think he would have. I mean, why would he kill an entire family? The clan, maybe. I can understand that. He hated the Shirai Ryu just as much as the Shirai Ryu hated him. I can understand him killing the entire clan, but I don't think that he hated Scorpion that much to kill his family. You know, they're not part of the whole turf war between the Shirai Ryu and the Lin Kuei. They're bystanders, basically. What I do think is that with Scorpion dead, I think his son would try to get revenge on the original Sub-Zero. And if the original Sub-Zero ends up dying before the son is old enough to learn his father's techniques and how to use his spear and everything, his kunai, I think he would go after Kuai Ling. You know, to him it'd be like, okay, I couldn't get the original, but I'll settle for this one. You know, that type of thing. I think he would become the new Scorpion, just as Kuai Ling became the new Sub-Zero when Sub-Zero was killed. That's what I think, because I don't think that he would have ever been... I don't think Scorpion would have been resurrected, honestly, because Quan Chi's not there to manipulate things. But then again, and it's never been explained, but since Shang Tsung created Mileena, what if Shang Tsung was to resurrect Scorpion and manipulate him in the way that Quan Chi would have if Quan Chi was in the situation? It's hard to put into words, but the gist of it is that yes, certain things would change in the timeline. I don't think the Cyber Initiative would happen. I don't think any of the Lin Kuei would be turned into cyborgs because it's not a part of the original timeline. I think that at some point Sub-Zero would be Grandmaster. Like, I think certain things will still happen, but the timeline wouldn't go like how we know it. You know, Sector wouldn't form the Takunin. Why? Because he's not... Well, I'm referring to the original timeline in Armageddon. Before Armageddon, I should say. He wouldn't have formed the Takunin because he wouldn't have been a cyber ninja. He wouldn't have been a robot. Cyrax and Sector would have never been cyberized. Smoke would have never, I don't think, ever been introduced. But it's a possibility that he would have been, just not at the time that he was. I think later in the series, he would have. I don't think Shao Kahn would have invaded Earthrealm in Mortal Kombat 3. I think a lot of these are the things that I think would have changed. I think he would have invaded later in the timeline. Or maybe not at all. But I think because I'm thinking along of the butterfly effect. You change one thing, you know, like you kill a butterfly here, they feel an earthquake in Japan or something. You know, the butterfly effect. Basically, you change one thing in one portion of history, and it changes everything. So, yeah, I believe, and I also this just popped into my head. If not Kuai Ling being the next Sub-Zero, the original Sub-Zero's son would have taken the mantle of Sub-Zero. Because I think his father would have trained him or had him in the Lin Kuei at a young age like he was and his brother was. So there's so many directions that you could go in with it, but yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. If you guys give me your thoughts on how you think it would change, or what would change and what wouldn't, and how it would affect the whole series. Yeah, that's really all I got for you on this first episode of What If Wednesday. Any of your suggestions are welcome. Definitely put down in the comments what you guys think of this. How you think the timelines would change. What would change? Who would change? Who would be in it? You know, who wouldn't? What wouldn't? You know, I'm welcome to hear all sides of it, because there's many sides to it. Anything can happen. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my website for royalty-free music for you YouTubers out there who want non-copyright music for your vlogs, for anything. Check out my website. 3-month sale. 16% off. Link is down in the description, and I will have a clickable at the end of the video to take you to my website. So yeah, all my social media down in the comments below, down in the description below. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys want me to keep going with this. So yeah, love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.